Hi, this is Mike Berg, the Job Doctor. Welcome back to Remarkable Insights. Today we're going to talk about the resume. Do you know that the #1 reason somebody initially reviews your resume is to rule you out? Most people think it's to portray their qualifications and why they're the perfect match. But just like when you pick up your mail at the end of the day, a company looks at your resume to decide why they don't want to read your resume. With hundreds or sometimes even thousands of resumes, employers have to narrow it down to have a manageable number of resumes they can look at. So when you put your resume together, you don't want to just tell, you want to sell. An interesting story comes to mind about a person who really was selling the wrong thing and almost lost his home. Not too long ago, I was working with a client who was a director of IT for a major medical firm. He had gotten laid off and at that time was earning $132,000. He had met with me and he had been looking for almost a year and could not find a job as a director of IT. Then one day we repackaged his resume to show his skills and his understanding of computer networks and how you could use those networks to work with different applications and processes. So we repackaged him for an opportunity to work as the director of internet operations for a continuing education program. Surprisingly, he was called in for the interview within 2 days, and amazingly the job paid $132,000. A classic example of how the way you package your resume and sell versus tell made the difference. In this case, in the past, he was marketing himself as a director of IT and there were no opportunities. But when he opened up his resume to sell his skills and knowledge instead of a specific type of job, it changed everything for him. The amazing thing is when we celebrated the new job after we had lunch together, it was days before his house would have been foreclosed. So once again, it's the concept of repackaging, making yourself remarkable, focusing on the value you can provide with things that are in demand that makes the difference from going from invisible to remarkable. This is Mike Berg with the Job Clinic saying, we'll see you next week on Remarkable Insights.